So my job is just to make sure that I keep on bringing people into my business, and eventually I'm going to get to a national. So my first year, I really focused. I had a game plan, was to enroll one a day, one a day, one a day. So I kept on doing that consistently for an entire year. And after that, after a little bit over 12 months, I hit 100,000. But the only reason why I was able to get there was because I had people to talk to. I had prospects. So my goal was to do 5 complete presentations a day. So 5 complete presentations. And by just doing that consistently, day in and day out, I was able to get to my goals. So I'm a firm believer of making sure that you have leads. There's a lot of ways to generate prospects, and we had a workshop yesterday. We talked about most of us don't come in with a big advertising budget. So I started just with really learning how to place, little free ads online, and I really was very consistent with that. And so I did a lot of free online advertising. I went into forums, learned how to get into the forums, and I started doing that. And then once I started generating income, then I went ahead and started reinvesting it back into my business. And once I started reinvesting it back into my business, it really even started growing bigger, because, to me, it was like a no-brainer. If I go and place go and buy a little ad, I always recuperated my investment, and I brought even more people into my business. So I just encourage everyone. We have a very simple business. I mean, it's affordable. And it's not like we're asking people to join $500 or $1,000. It's a really simple, affordable business that anyone can join. Even people that are in a very tight budget, this is affordable for people to join. So if you're not bringing in the big numbers, I always tell people it's always because you don't have enough people to talk to. Because if you increase your numbers, eventually, you're gonna get more yeses. You're going to build a bigger team, and you're going to get to all the levels that you want. So I'm a firm believer. If you just keep on adding the quantity, you're gonna find, if you add the quantity, you're gonna find the quality people. You're gonna find people, because when you're adding people, you'll find people that will want to race with you. And they'll even sometimes do it without you. So I absolutely believe, definitely that's how I built it. So I'll just pass it on back to Lorene.
Well, I built a business completely the opposite of Janie Jones, because I didn't know anything about the internet. Back then in the Stone Age, we weren't able to fax out input applications in a computer, so we just did it the old-fashioned way. We came in, we were behind our goals and our dreams that we were kind of broke, so we didn't have money for lease and all of that. So how we just created, flyers, standing out in front of the train station, handing out flyers, the 3-foot rule. We just talked to every single person that was breathing. Our first year of business, we put on about 98 pieces of business, 98 recruits for the first year. The second year, I think it was 97. And that's the last time that I was on stage with Sally Stray. Someone else was the #1 recruiter, I was the #2, and Sally was the #3 recruiter back then. And Sally was on stage just like she's doing right now, telling me she was in Brazil, that's why she didn't beat me. But anyway, but we're just so excited simply because whether you have money or not, you just have to do whatever it takes to literally get the job done. And since then, we've kind of upgraded just a little bit. We still do flyers, we still do sizzle cards, we still do have magnets in our vehicles, we have all kinds of stuff. But there was a rule with the new Cadillac, you can't do anything with it because it looks perfect just by itself and just by driving. And people actually come to us and actually, what are you doing? How did you get this car? And so we can't put anything on a new Cadillac, by the way. But on all of our other vehicles, we have magnets, because a sign, business without a sign is a sign of no business. So you have to basically let people know who you are, where you are, yeah, you know, and we just have whatever basically works, and it never stops, but we just have fun doing it. If you're not having fun while you're doing the business, you just obviously are doing something wrong. So just want to challenge every single person, just like what we did, and we're still doing, is just still doing it the old-fashioned way, and everybody have their way of doing things, and now we kind of upgraded just a little bit over the past couple of years and started getting some ads. You can get free classified ads. You can go freeclassifieds.com. You can actually go to several websites to get really good leads. You can go to mitleads.com. Their leads are really great also. And we just like sharing what we're doing, because I'm totally convinced that even if I tell you every single thing that I'm doing, every single person is not going to go and implement it immediately. And plus, there's millions of people out there. So we always let everybody know, definitely, yes, go ahead and do all those things. And the key is that as soon as we get those leads, which are people that are interested in, you know, getting into the business, you have to follow up with them immediately. And someone said, you know, where do you get, you know, where do you go to pass out flyers? Well, early in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, between 6 in the morning to like 9 in the morning, when everybody's getting ready to go to work. We're in the New York, New Jersey area. So we at the train station. We have a team, a street team we call it, and we there, we block all the different stations, and people are kind of mad that you're handing flyers. I said, we didn't do anything, good morning, have a great day. And, you know, sometimes when you're handing flyers and things out, people will drop them, so I'll go up to them and say, I paid for those. I paid for those. They're like picking them up. And then one, I said, no, you can't have it, I have to give it to someone else, but you just have to be bold. And what we found out also, there's a lot of people who are basically shy. So you have to group yourself with the shy people, and the shy people just kind of come out with us also. And all they have to do, you have to communicate, just good morning, how you doing, have a great day. Good morning, how you doing, have a great day. You have to be where the people are at. That's the only thing I know, and the only thing I still know today. And relationship is a big part of how we build our business and put the large numbers on. If you take care of your people will take care of you. And a lot of individuals do come into the business. Well, everybody comes in to make money, but people are looking to be nurtured and all of that. So we do everything as a team, we do everything as a group, as we're out there, and we're looking professional, and we're talking to other people, and see, people are looking at you when you dress, you know, business-like, and you're handing out flyers, or you're handing out scissor cards, and you're doing all these things, but you have to stay within the guidelines of your particular community, a particular area, or what have you. And if somebody comes up to you, the authorities, and they say, well, you're not supposed to be handing flyers or anything like that. I said, really? I'm sorry. I didn't know. I won't do it anymore, but by then we're going to have about 200 out already. And just don't wait all the time for things to be right. You have to create the atmosphere to literally make things happen. So if the internet is not your thing, just do whatever else is out there. If you're afraid to talk to people and doing what we're doing, Janie has the perfect solution to that. But we are just convinced that every single person, after hearing the three of us, because we are really far apart, and the next person is coming up, you got to buckle your seat down, because she is red hot, and she's got it going on, none other than Sally Stratton. I am passionate about this business. I actually changed clothes, put this little thing on, you know, after Wolfgang Puck's dinner, it doesn't fit as well. You know, that was great. You know, it was great last night. But I'm so excited about this business. I'm so excited for all of you with what we've got in hand, because we've got a tiger by the tail with what's happening out there in healthcare. I mean, the market is absolutely huge. You've got to understand, Daniel got up here earlier, Dennis, excuse me, talked about the 60-40 and all those plans. Most people, the premiums are going to go sky high. Okay, we have the answer with AmeriPlan. We've got a great product. 10 out of 10 people are looking to make more money. 8 out of 10 people need our benefits. You've got a tiger by the tail. Okay, and you've just got to get up and come up to the plate and make a commitment to, I'm telling you, 5 a month. I'm going to talk about it later today when I'm talking later on. 5 a month will make everything happen in this business, but you need to understand that this is huge for AmeriPlan. What we've got going on is huge for AmeriPlan. Most people are going to take, if they take the healthcare thing, it's going to be a 60-40 deal. If you had a $100,000 medical bill, you're going to be spending $40,000 out of your own pocket, just to give you an idea. So AmeriPlan supplements that beautifully. Okay, so how do you make that happen? You get out there and you start talking to people. Every day, 5 a day. 5 people a day in this business will grow your check tremendously. You know, start talking to people. You know, I'm a big, passionate believer in 5 a day. You know, whether it's gathering phone numbers. I mean, I'm not a big techie like some people are. You know, if you saw my phone, you'd be horrified. And I'm a lefty, and my handwriting is atrocious. Okay, you do not have to be at the top of the food. You can get right to the top of the AmeriPlan without any of that. Okay, but I am passionate about sharing this business with people, and I do it at least 5 times a day, 5-10 times a day. I do 3-line ads. I use sizzle cards. I use card magnets. I use buttons. You know, I'm a big believer in working smart and hard at the same time. You know, go out there when you're out, do business. Don't go out to do business. You know, you've got a tiger by the tail here with what's happening in healthcare reform. And you guys, well, what we've got here is, I'm so excited. I mean, earlier today when Dennis Bloom was talking about, I mean, I know all this because that's my background is health insurance and the whole thing. And, you know, we've got such a huge market here for us and for you. And, you know, it's going to take some work. You guys are going to need to, like, get in there for the next 2 to 3 years and working hard. There's, you know, it's simple. Okay, it's a very simple business what we do, but it's not easy. You've got to get in the trenches, you've got to do the work, but I'm telling you, if you do 5 a month in this business, and I'll talk more about it later today, everything will happen for you. You know, just get out there and do it and change people's lives. I mean, it's so exciting with what's going on, right? It's so exciting. You're rich, and you're gonna get rich. But it's not about thinking about getting rich, it's just about helping as many people as you can. But we've got a tiger by the tail. We've got it here. Janie or myself, or just something that we probably just didn't cover because we didn't have that much time to speak. But at this time, I think there's someone out there with the microphone. If you have any question for either Janie, Sally, or myself.
Pretty quiet.
Janie, I think you do.
They know everything. We're done. Okay.
Wow, I wish I was like that my first convention or my conventions when I came.
I have a question for Sally. Over here. She had a couple of quotes in her class that she did yesterday, and she can repeat a couple of them. Some of us didn't get them written down.
There's just 2 you need to know. You know, how would you like to have a luxury dental plan? Luxury dental and medical plan for under $13 a week. Would you like to have a luxury dental plan for under $5 a week? That's all you need to know when you're prospecting business. I'm Sally Strack. I'm with AmeriPlan USA. We market a fantastic medical and dental plan, and we do it all for under $13 a week. Might you have any interest in medical, dental, vision, prescription, chiropractic? The other one I want to encourage all of you to do is to get out of your comfort zone and talk to people. And all you have to say is, if I could show you a way that you could double your income in your spare time, might you have any interest? If I could show you how to double your income in your spare time, might you have any interest? Everybody says yes. All right, I'll be more. All right, I have a question for Janie. One second, Sally. Janie, there's a lot of people who want to do things on the internet. They want to do business on the internet, okay, but they have a shoestring budget or no budget. Somebody says, stop saying the shoestring budget. Don't use the word budget. They just have a shoestring. Can they still advertise? Can they still do some things?
Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, a lot of the people that we enroll into our business, like I said earlier, they don't come with a big advertising budget. As a matter of fact, I didn't come in with a big advertising budget. So we even have some people that can't get out of the house. They have disabilities. And, you know, we love to teach them how they can go out there and get prospects without having to spend any money. But if you were on the workshop yesterday, we have a website you can go to. We have the free leads, we have free classifieds, free forums, Facebook. I don't know about you guys, but I was really afraid of Facebook. Were any of you afraid of Facebook when you first got in there? And you were totally lost? And okay, go to the website. We have a website, you can just go and we teach you how to go in there and find your target market. And that's one thing I love is that, you know, you can just literally walk to your office, your home office, turn on your computer, and you can network with people. You can find people from the comfort of your home. And for people that are super shy, I mean, yeah, that's perfect for us. And for people that don't, maybe if they're working, you know, crazy hours and they don't have a whole lot of time when they come home, they can do it around the family time in the evening. But if you go to drivetraffic.homestead.com, all of the free advertising, you're welcome to go and check it out. Then we also have the paid advertising, that you can also go check it out.